that dude on a Kawasaki.
This is the way.
Japanese motorcycles, those are cool. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Chopperfett channel. My name is Brett. We make the motorcycle videos and motorcycle vlogs here on YouTube. So what was that? Well, I'm the doofus on the Kawasaki.
Special Officer Doofy reporting.
But what am I talking about here today? Let's kind of get going and explain what I'm talking about. So for those of you new to the channel who might have stumbled across the Kawasaki Z900 stuff, I live in Kansas City, Kansas. So the good side. Oh, there went a couple subs. But no, I live in Kansas City, Kansas, and we do have a pretty big perception of motorcycles here. I feel like a lot of the people around me, they're Harley Indian folk.
Hey man, we roll how we roll, and if people are annoyed or intimidated by it, that's too bad for them. Yeah!
And when they're Harley and Indian folk, I'm not talking about like the FTR or the Sportster S, things of that nature. I'm talking like Bagger Bro, Bagger Dad, Bagger Glide, those kind of guys. Hey, nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with those motorcycles. What I'm trying to basically say is me, especially me being a big guy, that's like big guys just ride Harleys, but me being a big guy, really a lot of the perception around here is Harley Davidson Indian cruiser. That's just what you get. And there's a good reason for that on the Kansas side. So on the Kansas side, there are so many straight roads and so many straight highways. You don't need to really have a performance-oriented bike a lot on the Kansas side. Now, there's places that you can hit up. I mean, I am on a performance-oriented bike right now myself, and there's places that you can go that could really utilize like the handling and things of that nature. But around here anyway, it's just straight road after straight road after straight road. And so it makes perfect sense that you should be on a nice, comfortable cruiser. You should be, you know, ride it in luxury or whatever you want to do. But for me, I've always just kind of been a lover of all things motorcycles. So I've liked every kind. I mean, I've never wrinkled my nose to another brand. I mean,
It's hideous!
I'm sure there's been a brand, like maybe some sort of Chinese knockoff of a motorcycle, but you know, I just like everything on two wheels, and it's kind of sad sometimes though when you have a group of people who will wrinkle their noses just because of the type of bike or the make of bike that you're on. Alright, now does this mean I have a red light? Yes, I have the red light. I have not attended one personally yet since I've been on the Kawasaki, but the Harley Davidson, when they throw on events, you know, I feel like if I was to show up on this motorcycle, I'm going to get some very odd looks and maybe even some mean ones.
You better run, squirrel.
Maybe not. I could be putting this whole video out on a misconception of myself. But, you know, I do own a Harley. I do support Harley by buying parts for it, things of that nature. I just feel like our local motorcycle types, they're all relegated to each other. It seems odd to see a cruiser in with a sport bike crowd, or vice versa, I guess you could say. The sport bike people, that's probably more where this bike would belong. Although this bike doesn't really even have a true home, I feel like. This bike kind of is like, well, it's kind of cruiser-ish. It's kind of sport bike-ish. It's kind of retro-ish. It just kind of has its own thing. It's got a fast thing. Goodness gracious. so bloody windy in Kansas. I am sorry if you're picking this up on the microphone. So you got your Harley guys, you got your Indian guys who won't ever buy anything that's Harley or Indian. Then you got me who will buy anything that looks fun. And then you got the sport bike riders who kind of stick to sport bike things. They kind of are more on the Missouri side for me anyway, because that's where all of our Twisty Roads are. There's one Twisty Road around here that looks really fun. I haven't done it yet. It's up about 30 minutes north of here. But it's Kansas side, and I know a lot of the sport bike guys cruise it. I know a lot of the cruiser guys cruise that one. But I am just kind of curious to know, around your area, is there a majority one or the other? Because again, around here, it's a majority cruiser with a few sport bikes thrown in. Now, I could just be out in the boonies of the Kansas side, and maybe further into the Missouri side and actual downtown Kansas City, there's actually, oh, I'm already in 6. There could already be, a good hunk of sport bikes down there, and I'm just kind of missing out. So this is more a discussion topic more than anything. I really don't have much to say about it. I do know I don't care what you ride, as long as you want to ride. That's all that matters to me. Go ahead and drop your comment below with what the population is around you. And as always, I'll catch you on the next dark side, as this is the way. Chopperfett, seeing ya later.